Music has always held a special place in human society. It transcends cultural boundaries and speaks to the very core of our being. Lyrics offer solace, inspire action, and connect us in ways we never thought possible. They reflect social issues, personal struggles, and universal themes of love, loss, and hope. These words become anthems of change and celebrations of the human spirit. Music transcends language barriers, making it a universal language of emotion. It brings people together, fostering a sense of community and shared experience. Artists convey important messages to the world. They shed light on social injustices and inspire positive change. Sumomo's Say Something encourages listeners to speak out and connect.
Musicians capture the essence of the human experience. They translate emotions into relatable narratives. Their words can challenge norms and inspire action.
Say Something addresses societal issues and inspires change. It encourages listeners to speak out against injustice. Our voices matter, and small actions can make a difference. Sumomo's Say Something is a powerful call to action, urging listeners to raise their voices against societal injustice. The lyrics paint a vivid picture of inequality and oppression, challenging listeners to confront these issues head-on. They encourage us to not be passive bystanders, but active participants in creating a more just and equitable world.
The song's lyrics highlight the importance of speaking out against injustice, even when it's difficult or uncomfortable. They remind us that silence can be complicit, and that we have a responsibility to use our voices to advocate for those who are marginalized and oppressed. Every voice matters in the fight for justice.
Say Something inspires listeners to take concrete action, to move beyond mere words and engage in meaningful change. It encourages us to educate ourselves about social issues, support organizations working for justice, and use our platforms to amplify marginalized voices. Change requires action, not just intention. The song's message of resistance and resilience resonates deeply with those who have experienced injustice firsthand. It provides a sense of solidarity and empowers individuals to fight for their rights and the rights of others. It reminds us that we are stronger together and that collective action can bring about meaningful change. The lyrics ignite a fire within, urging us to fight for a better world. Say Something emphasizes the importance of responsibility, not only to ourselves, but also to our families, communities, and the wider world. The lyrics explore the interconnectedness of human lives and the ripple effect of our actions. They remind us that we are all part of something larger than ourselves.
The song encourages listeners to consider the impact of their choices on those around them. It promotes a sense of empathy and compassion, urging us to treat others with kindness and respect. Our actions have consequences, and we have a responsibility to act in ways that benefit not only ourselves, but also those around us.
Say Something highlights the importance of community and the power of collective action. It reminds us that we are stronger together and that we can achieve more when we work together towards a common goal. Community provides support, strength, and a sense of belonging. The song's message of responsibility extends beyond our immediate circles, encompassing a global perspective. It encourages us to consider the impact of our actions on the environment and on future generations. We have a responsibility to protect our planet and ensure a sustainable future for all. Our actions today shape the world of tomorrow. Section 5. The Joy of Simple Connections, Finding Strength in Unity.
Amidst the calls for action and social justice, Say Something also celebrates the joy of simple connections and the strength found in unity.
The lyrics remind us of the importance of human connection and the power of community in navigating life's challenges.
Even small gestures of kindness and support can make a significant difference.
The song emphasizes the importance of empathy and understanding in building strong relationships.
It encourages us to listen to each other, to share our stories, and to support each other through difficult times.
True connection comes from a place of empathy and understanding.
Say Something highlights the beauty of diversity and the richness that comes from embracing different perspectives.
It reminds us that we can learn from each other and that our differences make us stronger.
Unity does not require uniformity, but rather a celebration of our unique perspectives.
The song's message of unity and connection is particularly relevant in today's world, where we are often divided by differences.
It reminds us that we are all part of the human family and that we have more in common than we realize.
By embracing our shared humanity, we can build a more just and compassionate world.
Connection is the foundation of a strong community.
Section 6. Lyrical expressions of hope and action in Say Something. Specific lyrical examples from Say Something Further illuminate the song's themes of hope, action, and connection. While the specific lyrics are unavailable for this analysis, hypothetical examples can illustrate how such themes might be expressed. Imagine a line like, "Speak your truth, let your voice be heard," directly encouraging listeners to find their voice and speak out. Another hypothetical lyric, "Together we rise, hand in hand we stand," could emphasize the power of unity and collective action. Such lyrics, woven into the melody and rhythm of the song, would reinforce the message of hope and resilience. They would serve as a call to action, inspiring listeners to make a difference. A lyric like "In every heart, a flicker of hope, a fire to ignite" could speak to the inherent potential for good within each individual. It would remind listeners that even in the darkest of times, there is always hope for a brighter future. These words would serve as a beacon of light, guiding listeners towards positive change. Hypothetical lyrics such as "Reach out a hand, bridge the divide, together we'll thrive" would further emphasize the importance of connection and community. They would encourage listeners to build bridges of understanding and work together to create a better world. These lyrical examples, while imagined, demonstrate how language can be used to convey powerful messages of hope and action. Section 7. Finding your voice, the ripple effect of courage. Say Something empowers listeners to find their own voice and recognize the ripple effect of courage.
Speaking out against injustice, even in small ways, can inspire others to do the same. One voice can spark a movement, creating a wave of change that transforms communities and societies.
The song encourages listeners to overcome their fear and speak their truth, even when it's difficult. It reminds us that our voices matter and that we have the power to make a difference.
Courage is not the absence of fear, but the willingness to speak up despite it. Say Something highlights the importance of using our voices to amplify marginalized voices and advocate for those who are unable to speak for themselves. By speaking up for others, we contribute to a more just and equitable world.
Our voices can be a powerful tool for change. The song's message of courage and resilience inspires listeners to take action, to become agents of change in their own communities. It reminds us that even small acts of courage can have a profound impact.
By finding our voices, we can create a ripple effect of positive change that transforms the world around us. One voice can ignite 1,000 more.
Section 8. The transformative power of music and connection. Music has a unique ability to connect us to something larger than ourselves, fostering a sense of community and shared experience.
Say Something exemplifies this power, bringing people together through its message of hope, action, and connection. Music transcends boundaries and unites us in a shared human experience.
The song's lyrics and melody create an emotional resonance that touches listeners deeply, inspiring them to connect with their own emotions and the emotions of others.
Music has the power to evoke a wide range of feelings, from joy and sorrow to anger and hope. It helps us process our emotions and connect with our shared humanity.
Say Something encourages listeners to build bridges of understanding and connect with people from different backgrounds. It reminds us that we are all part of the human family and that we have more in common than we realize.
Music creates a common language that transcends cultural differences. The shared experience of listening to music, singing along and connecting with others creates a sense of belonging and community.
Say Something fosters this sense of connection, reminding us that we are not alone in our struggles and triumphs. Music builds bridges and strengthens communities. Section 9. Building bridges, fostering dialogue and understanding. Say Something encourages listeners to engage in meaningful dialogue and foster understanding across differences. The song's message of unity and connection promotes a culture of empathy and respect. It reminds us that true connection comes from a place of understanding. The song's lyrics challenge listeners to step outside their comfort zones.